Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hey. So here we are again. Of course, I'll spill the tea, but before we get into today's video, please make sure that you are subscribed and be sure to hit that notification bell so you are notified every single time I upload a video. And if you enjoy the video, I'd greatly appreciate if you gave me a thumbs up because it really does help my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Since this is a safe space, I feel comfortable telling you all that I slipped up. Shout out to Dossier for partnering with your good sis again on this portion of today's video. If you are newly fragrance obsessed like myself or you're an OG in the game, you know that these perfumes can get a little pricey. Oh, but don't you fret, my pet, Dossier got you. Dossier continues to be a clutch player for those of us who want to smell rich but don't want to pay the $5. As someone who is still a rookie in the game, I am still learning what notes I like and what notes work well with my body chemistry, and what I'm not going to do is experiment with bottles of fragrance that cost me hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Since I've started doing this type of content, you all have been sharing your favorite and not so favorite fragrances, so this month's Dossier selections were definitely inspired by you. Before we even get into my selections from Dossier for this month, if you are not familiar with Dossier, they do make luxury inspired fragrances at a fraction of the cost. When you place an order, you get this cute little branded Dossier box, and inside it just says iconic scents, designer quality, and no markups. We love a deal. Once you select your fragrance or fragrances, because you're probably going to want to grab multiples, of course you get your bottle of fragrance, but let me tell you a little bit more about what's included in the box. You also get this branded note card, which gives you insight into what fragrance you purchased, from the name, the notes, the concentration, as well as what fragrance is inspired by. So unlike your favorite influencers, Dossier is giving credit where it's due. Also included in every Dossier purchase, you get this cute little tester, and you can test the fragrance and see if it works well with your body chemistry, if it gives you the great longevity and projection you like. If you try the tester and you don't enjoy the fragrance for whatever reason, guess what? You can send whatever stank fragrance that is back, no questions asked. If you saw my previous Dossier collaboration from last month, you'll know that one of the options that I picked up was inspired by one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. And when I say it was spot on, spot on. This month I actually picked up 2 inspired fragrances that I don't have in my current fragrance collection. This first one is Woody Freesia, which is inspired by Giorgio Armani's C, and oh, this is really fruity and floral, and at first sniff it actually reminds me of YSL's Mon Paris. I haven't gotten around to doing a full-on wear test of this just yet, but I did do a little baby skin test on this, and it lasted me about 4 to 6 hours. It starts off really fresh and sweet, and over time, of course, it dries down to a really musky, sweet, intimate scent. Love this. I also picked up this Jo Malone inspired fragrance, and this is Floral Pear, which is inspired by their English Pear and Freesia cologne. I also haven't had a chance to put a dent on this one just yet. Oh, it's so nice. This definitely starts off really fresh, fruity, and sweet, but it also has a bit of tartness because rhubarb is one of the top notes. I love the initial spray, but what really counts to me is the dry down. And once you hit that 3 to 3.5 hour mark, this gives you a skin-like, musky, amber, woody dry down, and love it. So those are the 2 fragrances that I picked up from Dossier this month. If you or someone you know are interested in trying out Dossier, I'll leave a link in the description box as well as my coupon code, so that way we can continue saving these coins. And shout out to Dossier again for partnering with me on this portion of today's video. So because I have a problem, I have more perfumes to share with you. First up is from Replica. This is Bubble Bath, and this is an eau de toilette. I literally just got this in the mail a couple of days ago, so I haven't gotten around to testing the longevity and projection of it just yet, but with it being an EDT concentration, I'm not expecting it to last more than 3 or 4 hours anyway. I got the travel spray because Replica is $135 a bottle, and I'm simply not going to pay that for an EDT that's only going to last me for a couple of hours. The answer is no. I am in love with Replica's packaging and branding. It's really apothecary-esque, really simple, really minimal, and it's just beautiful packaging. But I'm not paying $135 just for the bottle to be nice. Like, no. Bubble Bath is described as a unisex fragrance, and oh, it's just so good. This has notes of soap bubble accord, rose super essence, white musk, and coconut milk accord. I have been obsessed with this fragrance for months, and I tested it probably about 2 or 3 months ago, and I still couldn't make myself buy it. Oh, but I needed it. Oh, Definitely smells like soapy, fresh, clean, and I thought it would be perfect for summer when it's super hot outside and you're starting to get a little warm. You know what I'm saying? Not perspire, but you're getting warm, you know what I'm saying? Like on your way to the car, or if you've been in tight quarters for a long time, this is what you want to smell like. It's just so fresh and so beautiful. The second you spray it, it just smells like you took a shower, but like a tropical shower. It's giving brunch, it's giving day party, socially distanced, of course. If I fall in love with it while I'm wearing it out this summer, I might just have to invest in the full bottle. I might have to do it. I love this, and I'll definitely be wearing it out all summer long. Again, this is Bubble Bath by Replica, and I'll leave it linked in the description box. And the last fragrance that I picked up recently is this Tiffany Eau de Parfum Intense. This was inspired by Mama Tresses. This is all her fault. This is the 1 ounce bottle, and this has notes of whatever the top note is. I can't pronounce it. I'll leave it across the screen, or maybe I'll include a sound bite of how to pronounce it. It also has a top note of pink peppercorn. There's a middle note of noble iris and base notes of amber. And now, if you remember one of my first fragrance videos, I love base notes that dry down, really intimate, skin-like, sweet, and sexy. When you first spray this, it's really intense, just like the name suggests. It's really strong, fresh, and spicy, but as it dries down, it just gets really sweet, almost powdery. The projection and the longevity on this is insane. With this being an eau de parfum concentration, I get about 5 to 6 hours of wear from this on my skin. And of course, it lasts way longer in my clothes. As usual, I will have her linked below. Again, this is Tiffany Eau de Parfum Intense. So that about wraps up today's video. Make sure you drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. And on your way to watching another video of mine, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.